going Lewis.
Derby get promoted last year.
I'm going Harley. Can you hear me, Harry?
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you at 6.
Okay.
Up the Vale. Support Bradford, typical. Did you support Up the Vale? It's alright, mate, you're getting relegated this season, so happy days, eh? Thanks, Andrew. How's it going, Sean? Long time no see. Hey, Robbie, you alright? Glad to go on the podcast today, Robbie. Get some of your thoughts on the team and stuff. Feel like you come in and join. I'm nervous tomorrow, mate, to be fair. Really nervous about tomorrow. See what happens tomorrow, though. If anyone does feel like joining, feel free to head over to Chickens on the Loose podcast on X, and we'll talk about Bradford and we'll go through some score predictions. It's first game of League One. Obviously, we're back in League One after 6 years, and we're playing. I know Wycombe. It's a biggish club, and you don't know what's happened, do you? I hope we do win tomorrow, Dylan. Really hope we do win tomorrow. Especially when it's first game at season. It's like Christmas time in it, first game at season. Yeah, they're not a bad side, though, are they? How's it going, Harley? Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Humphries is a good player, though. I've seen him live in pre-season. If anyone does feel free to join, head over to X, search for Chickens on the Loose podcast, and come and join us. How's it going, Snitch? Fancy feel joined? Come and join. Head over to Chickens on the Loose podcast on X. You too, if you did. I just joined Dagenham Redbridge. Oh. Hello. Yeah, same here. Right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Bradford vs Wycombe preview, and it's live on all podcast services. And in today's podcast, we'll be talking about Bradford versus Wycombe. We'll be talking about the latest weather forecast as well for the game tomorrow, the latest transfer news, the latest news, what's on your plate, and also asking questions. The so today I'm joined by Lee, if you can hear me.
Loud and clear, mate. Can you hear me?
Yep. And
Good.
Can you hear me, Harry?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So before we get started, let's put that there a minute. View notes. I've got like a little thing I've put together. So the day is here and the return of the EFL League One, the sights and smells of the football. And chatting to your mates in the pub and on the terraces, the roller coaster of following Bradford and the late goals scored and the late goals conceded. Following your team around the country and meeting new friends along the way. So, starting off with 2 seconds, put that there. This is a disaster straight away. Thanks, Jimmy, for putting me off. I know you're watching, you're pain in the derriere, Jimmy. Right, so Bradford vs Wycombe Wanderers at 3 o'clock live on the Sky Sports Plus app, and it's live from the University of Valley Parade. And the referee is Sepp Stockbridge, and obviously he's not refereed any games yet, but he has got some stats from last season. And his stats from last season, he's had 17 appearances in League One. He's dished out 82 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 2 reds, 7 penalties. In League Two, he's had 12 appearances, 4 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, 4 penalties there. In the National League, he's had 2 appearances, 7 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In the EFL Cup, he's had 2 appearances, 9 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. FA Cup, he's had 1 appearance, 1 yellow card, 1 red card, and no penalties. He's altogether had 34 appearances, 146 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 3 reds, and 11 penalties. And then going over to Simon Parker article, the possible lineup for Bradford City is, and I do apologise if I do butcher any names. It's Sam Walker, Pennington, Wright, Tilt, Noville, Power, Patterson, Torre, Sav, Swan, and Humphrey, with Lapsey, Poynton, Lee, Metcalf, Halliday, Richards, and Hilton on the bench. Obviously, a leading top goal scorer from last season was Andy Cook with 15, and we finished third last season. The last 4 matches, we won against Fleetwood, lost against Doncaster, drew against Chesterfield, and drew against Notts County. And possibly the Wycombe Wanderers team is Sass in net, with back Hadshawshah, pronounced that correctly, Cassie, Lee, Tilly, Allen, Muntz, Westergaard, Cruntina, and Cohn, with Fink, oh my god, I'm butchering these, Fink, Odo, Harvey, Mullins, Hatridge, Bartello, and Norris. Their leading top goal scorer 2024-25 was Cohn with 21. League position last season with 24-25, 5th. And the last 4 matches were Charlton, where they lost. Charlton lost. Charlton the drew. They lost against Stockport and the lost against Leyton Orient. The referee Sam Stockbridge from Newcastle is a regular at Valley Parade and gives a whistle-happy performance against MK Dons in February. And match odds for people who like to bet is City are 6-4, Wycombe are 9-5, and the draw is 21-10. Last time these sides met, Wycombe scored a late winner in the EFL Trophy semi-final at Valley Parade. So Harry, if you could just mute yourself for a bit, because I'm going to come back to you in a bit. So Lee, what's your thoughts on that there and the game when we play Wycombe?
I think it's a proper team we're going to be playing. We're going to get a feel for Division 1 straight away. they'll be rubbing their hands together. Every team at this stage of any season is rubbing their hands together to get going, and they've never experienced. Well, they haven't experienced Valley Parade as they will experience in it tomorrow. Hopefully, packed full of City fans. I think they've sold over 19,000 tickets so far. That they're going to be at least that many there, Bradford fans. I don't know how many Wycombe will bring from the deep south. I just think it's going to be a cracking game, and I cannot wait. I've missed the games. I've missed getting behind them, and I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm excited for it. First division, we've got to start as we mean to go on. And I listened to a podcast last night. The dog botherers down the road think we're going to be prime candidates to go down, and that we're only spending this one season, and then it'll be bye-bye. Well, let's hope it's not the botherers that are saying bye-bye as they get sunk below the waves. I can't wait. I can't wait.
So have you got a possible? What do you think the possible starting 11 is going to be, Lee?
Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Well, we've lost Burn, so he won't be playing. Kelly's not figuring for some whatever reason. Kavanagh won't be up front because he's struggling. I don't know why. What's happened to Kavanagh? Anybody know?
Not sure about Cav.
He's suffered some kind of, I don't know if it's a strain, an injury, which is why he's not being considered. I understand why Poynton's on bench, because he's going to come on and give us some impact, I hope. Oh, what happened to Ali? Obviously, Sam Walker in goal. At the back, Perm one from 10 at the minute, isn't it? We've got enough defenders, I would imagine, that I've seen ones that's written down, and I don't want to go down that route. Everybody knows what those three are. Torre and on the other side, possibly Humphreys, wing backs, are they? Is it?
Yeah, with your wing backs.
I've seen that. Sarcevic in midfield with Pato, Max Power, obviously, our leader for the season. Those will be the three in midfield. Up front. Now, one of the things I saw were a 1-1 up front, and I'm not happy about that. I think we should have two up front, personally. And I think they will play as a two up front. I don't think they'll play one. But they've got... I would have put Swan in there. From what I've seen of him, I like him. And who's the other one up front? Can't remember his name. I have seen it. I should have wrote it down, shouldn't I? But it's looking an exciting squad. It's not going to pull any trees up in early parts of the season, I don't think. But I think it's going to be a strong start from Bradford. I just think it looks to have the experience in the right places, and we've got any number of players that can come on and give some impact. So I don't think we'll be as bad off as some people seem to think. In fact, I think we'll shock a few teams this season. Hopefully, Huddersfield being one of them.
Because Robbie's saying Pato's out injured, and then Sean's thinking, I thought Cav was out. I'm just going through what the...
I thought Cav were out. I thought Pato were in. I don't know. I've not seen that. That's not something I've seen. So
for my final, I'll have to change my team about then, because currently I've got Walker in net with Toure, Pennington, Wright, Till, Halliday, and then
Tilt on left, or is he in middle for you?
I've got him on left. And
Yeah,
then
I've got him on
Sav,
left.
Power, Poynton, Huntington, and then Cav. But if Cav's injured, I better change. Oh, Sam Burns out as well.
Burner's out, isn't he?
Cav, I better have to change my.
Cav's out. I think I've seen Cav's definitely not playing tomorrow. He's not even in squad, so apparently. I've been wrong before, so don't shoot me. First game of the season, I'm very nervous. I am nervous for tomorrow. I just want a good, solid performance and 3 points. Not much to ask, is it?
So Robbie thinks Humphreys and Wright up front.
Maybe
football
that's
I've not done
yeah.
my homework. I've not done my homework, mate. I failed miserably on that. I do apologise. I'm just going through what's on the TNA website, and I just normally read what's out on the TNA website. We've got quite a few players out, haven't we? I know Byrne injured himself in pre-season. I think Kelly's got a knock on it.
Kelly's got a knock and all. Got a big frame like that, and he's got a knock. Okay.
Jack should be here. Hopefully he should be able to hear me when it comes through.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly's out as well. Yeah. Hello, Jack. You all right, mate?
I didn't think Kelly were in. He's just not. I
Good
didn't
evening,
know
Johnny.
why.
Good evening.
All right.
So, what's your thoughts on the game tomorrow, Jack? And who do you think is your starting lineup tomorrow?
I think we'll win 2-1. And Starman.
Because Patterson's out, Kelly's out.
I can see Humphreys being a bit of a danger.
So, who would you say a starting goal, and then just basically go through your team?
Pardon?
Do you think there's a place for Swan?
Yeah, I think he'll start.
I'm hoping so.
I think he'll start up front. Then you'll have Sarcevic and Poynton on the sides. Power. Oh God.
Putting you on spot.
It's like putting your new shoes on, isn't it? Trying to find all kinks and creeps, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sarcy and Bobby up on the sides. Then Power and oh God, my brain's gone.
Power's going to be sat in middle, isn't there?
Yeah. Does Joe Wright go middle?
He's a bit of a similar to Pato, isn't he? Didn't he start in the second? He'll be defensive, I would think, because isn't he a centre half? Defender?
I'm not sure to was there. Then you've got obviously at the back. I know I've missed a player out, but I can't think. And then at the back you've got Ibu on the left. No, Torre on the left, and then you've got obviously Kelly's out. Is Tilt out? Is it being?
No, Tilt's going to be inside him, I think, on left. On stuff I've seen, what he actually comes up with, I don't know, but I've seen him. He's going to be on left. I personally would have preferred him in middle because that's why you need your bite, innit?
So we're struggling to pick 11 here. Oh, sorry, 12. 11. What's Graham Alexander going to be like? He's going to be difficult. He needs to pick players.
It's not going to be easy for him, is it?
Yeah.
But he said he wants the pressure. Well, old son, you got it.
Yeah. Then obviously you've got to have Brad Halliday on the right.
He's just got a figure, hasn't they?
You've just got to have Halliday on the right.
Yeah.
And then centre back.
You see, Joe Wright's a defender as well. He could easily play on that right hand side as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But you've got Newfield as well, so
Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah. As we
And
said,
then,
Burners out. Baldwin.
yep.
Not sure about him, whether he's going to be the man or not.
And obviously, our number one goalkeeper, Mr. Walker.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
So yeah, there you go, Johnny.
Okay, Stan, I've sent you an invite if you fancy joining. I'll give you a couple of minutes. We're just talking about who do you think is going to be the starting 11. And obviously, we've all not done our homework because...
One we haven't mentioned, Johnny, is Tommy Lee. So...
Yeah, I don't rate Tommy Lee. I'll put it as I'll say it as is. I don't rate him.
I've watched him in these pre-seasons, and he's looked a different player to what he was last season. I think he's getting it more. I think he probably sat down and put his arm around him and talked to him. He seems to be, well, pulling out the stops, for want of a better way of putting it. Pointer's on bench, so we know that.
Tommy's injured. Tommy Lee's injured.
Is Tommy Lee injured? Well, he won't be figuring then. What about Laps? What about Lapsley?
Yes, same player, Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee, Tommy?
No, Lapsley, yeah.
Oh, Lapsley.
What about, yeah.
I'm not sure what's up with him.
George.
Yeah. Stan, are you here, bud?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everyone.
Hello, Stan.
How's it?
Hello.
How is everyone?
Sounds?
Yeah, missed football. Got it back.
I can't wait. I cannot wait for it to start tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm ready for it now.
So have you got any thoughts on who the starting 11 will be, Stan?
I've only really seen the team from the Middlesbrough game, so I don't know. I mean, back four, I think. Is it Joe Wright? Is it? I think he'll be. I keep dropping my phone because I'm close. Because yeah, I'd be like obviously Big Sam. Then it'll be. I reckon. Did somebody say Burns injured or something? Or
Burner's injured, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I reckon we'll be looking at. What's his face in from Salford? Probably Joe Hill, yeah. And imagine maybe Baldwin. I don't know.
Till he's going to be inside. Torre, he's going to be wing back, and then on the other side, I think he's nudged Halliday either onto the bench or not even being considered. Is that new Phil?
Yeah. I mean, he looked.
Because he's a wing back, he looks a good player, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he might sort of be, like similar to last season where Brad did start a couple of games or whatever, but effectively won his players back once he probably got his fitness back and his. Yeah, I thought we looked good against Middlesbrough. Just on Tommy Lee, I think. Sorry, Tommy Lee's more of a midfielder, so he kind of played.
Oh, he is.
He looked okay on the other Wednesday against Middlesbrough. I didn't go to Oldham, but it's difficult to say who we'll start with because it's one of those, isn't it, where I reckon he'll probably start with Patterson.
If he's fit, somebody was saying he's injured, and I don't know. I've not seen anything that Pat was injured.
He was. Well, there's rumours going around that he's ill.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. That's what the rumours are. Apparently, he's had an injection or something.
Right.
That's what I've heard.
Is it like a complication of his appendicitis?
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, they won't risk him then, will they? I don't think.
No, not in the first game. I mean, you kind of you'll probably have sort of Tommy Lee in there, but yeah, I mean it's difficult because without sort of we've only seen the one game.
Yeah, you can't really predict it, can you? Because obviously it's the start of the season. You can't really like.
Well, obvious one to put in for him would be Sars, wouldn't it? Sarcevic.
100%.
So Robbie is saying, he's thinking that the lineup is Walker, Halliday, Clint, Joe, Wright, and then add more back four midfield with Lapsy, Power, two wingers with Bobby and Jensen with Swan and Humphrey up top. Sean's Joe Wright needs to be centre back with how tall he is, because lots of the team this season will play long balls. And then Robbie's putting, you can't have Joe on the wing. Tommy is out. Pat O was injured last game of the season, remember that? Yeah. King of World Cups, we'll get to your name in a minute. Pat O played Austria footy fan. Right, so guys, quickly touching on the transfers now of players who we have brought in. And I just closed it down like a complete idiot. So transfers who we have brought in, and are you happy with it, is Humphreys, Novell, Pennington, Wright, Torre, Tilt, Swan, Metcalf and Power. Are you all happy with them players who we've brought in so far?
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that because at the end of the day, we've lost two key players in like Smallwood and Jamie Walker. Obviously, Tranmere have taken Smallwood. Jamie Walker's gone to Grimsby. Then obviously we've lost a crucial defender, which is obviously Critchlow, who's gone to Barnet. But we've filled in all them positions of where them players used to play. The only problem that I've got is we're lacking strikers. I don't think three strikers is enough, in my opinion.
Yeah. King of fuck ups on TikTok. Tilt is very good signing for the back. Robbie thinks, I personally think Swanee is a blessing. Will do a lot for us and will fire rocket little Dan Kemp. So I think he's a little Dan Kemp. Okay. So keep your questions coming in and also opinions, and I'll read them out. Also, if we get any breaking transfer news, I will read that out. So just to get rid of the weather forecast for tomorrow. And the weather forecast tomorrow, this is absolutely shocking as today, but the sun rises at 5:22 a.m. and will set at 9:03, and it's going to be a bit cloudy, and then the sun will pop out. It's going to hit about 19, 18 degrees, so just take a little jacket with you just in case the weather forecast changes, like it always does, and it's not always reliable like me and Robbie thought at MK Dons when it was supposed to be sunny and I think it rained. Right, so yep, it's a yellow jacket weather warning. Oh, yellow jacket weather, Robbie. I put my teeth back in. So, Jack, what's your score predictions for tomorrow's game?
2-1, Bradford.
You got any goal scorers, or are you just gonna be confident?
Humphreys with one and Sarcevic with one. Wycombe, I play.
Stan?
I'm going for probably 1-1. It's difficult to say because just going back to the transfers and stuff like that, it's difficult to know who he's going to start with. I think it might become easier to start predicting when we see 5 or 6 games in what the makeup of the team is, because there's been quite a few players come in, honestly. So we've got this kid from Everton as well. So yeah, it's difficult. So I'll say 1-1 because I think there'll be a little bit of a step up, but I think we'll acclimatise and I think we'll sort of build up into the games.
So we've been doing this podcast now for I think 3 seasons, and in words of a famous manager, the 3rd season is always better than the 2nd season. But Stan always likes to sit on the fence, and I see nothing's changed there. So welcome back, Stan. Lee, what about yourself? What's your score prediction for tomorrow's game?
I'm going to be ultra confident and say we're going to beat them 2-0. I just think the signings I've seen And I like what I'm seeing. I think will be difficult to break down. So that being said, I think we've got enough strike power coming from midfield to get us through. We've got a space or two potentially for incoming, though what they'll be or what the makeup will be of that, I don't know. Yes, we need a striker. I just think everywhere else we probably need another midfielder. So I don't know if he'll go for two or just one. And happily, this time, starting a season without one single loan player. For me, that's awesome. I am so pleased at that start.
And we've had Sean, who says, I think Swan will be a better player than Cav and keep him out of the team. We've had Coops on TikTok, who thinks it'll be 2-1 City. And he's put Swan on site. King of Fuck Ups, great name. I am saying 2-1 City, Power and Swan. So keep getting your score predictions in, please, and I'll read them out when they come in. Robbie wants to give Ibo a run out. Hopefully he will play, or hopefully he'll get on the bench. So then, moving on now, guys, I think it's going to be, I'm going to go 3-0 Bradford, and I'm going to go Swan, Sav, and Poynton scoring. So, as we are the warm-up act for Luton versus AFC Wimbledon, what's your score prediction for the Luton versus AFC Wimbledon, what kicks off the EFL League 1 season? So, Jack.
2-0 Luton, Wells with both goals.
Ooh. Stan?
I think it'll be comfortable for 2-0 for Luton.
Lee?
I'm going to say 3-0 because I just think Luton have signed well. They've had a good close season, so yeah.
So Sean on TikTok thinks it's going to be Wimbledon 2-0. So while we're going through the scores, if you want to get your score predictions in, just basically get your score predictions in and I'll read them out. So then we've got Cardiff versus Peterborough United, what kicks off at 12:30 tomorrow. So I think Peterborough are going to win that 1-0. Jack?
3-1 Cardiff.
Stan?
I think 2-0 Cardiff.
Lee?
2-1 Cardiff.
Sean thinks it's going to be 4-0 Cardiff. So then moving on to Blackpool versus Stevenage. And I think Blackpool are going to win that 1-0. Jack?
2-all.
Sean thinks it's going to be 3-0. Robert thinks it's going to be 2-0. Stan?
1-0 Blackpool.
Lee?
I would agree with Stan on that 1-0 Blackpool.
And then obviously we've done Bradford already. Burton Albion versus Mansfield Town. I think Burton are going to win that 1-0. Jack?
I can see that being a 1-all draw, Johnny.
Okay. Stan the man?
I think the Mansfield 1-0.
DJ Lee.
Mansfield 2-0.
Robbie thinks it's going to be 2-1 Mansfield. And Sean thinks it's going to be 2-0 Mansfield. Right, going on to Doncaster Exeter. Another promotion team, Doncaster, who won the title last season, against Exeter. I think Doncaster are going to win 3-0. Jack?
4-0 Doncaster.
Stan?
0-0.
Lee?
I think first game of the season, everybody's tipping Exeter to be saying bye-bye and dropping into second division. But you know what? I think it's going to be a draw 0-0.
Robbie, I know you're taking a complete piss here. Robbie thinks it's going to be 8-0 Exeter. What have you been drinking, Robbie? Put the beer down. So then we go on to Huddersfield versus Leyton Orient. And I think Leyton Orient are going to win that 3-0. Jack?
3-2 Leyton Orient.
Stan?
As much as it pains me, 2-1 Huddersfield.
Lee?
I'm going to say 2-0 Huddersfield, as much as it pains me too after what I was listening to on their podcast.
So Robbie thinks it's going to be 2-0 Huddersfield. 2-2 Huddersfield. Can't even read and write today. Sean thinks it's to be 3-0 Huddersfield. So then we've got Lincoln Reading. I think Reading are going to win that 3-0. Jack?
2-0 Reading.
Stan?
Same.
Lee?
The Berkshire boys 2-0.
Robbie thinks it's to be 1-0 Reading, and Sean thinks it's to be 2-2. So then that goes on to the team that got relegated last season, Plymouth versus Barnsley. I think Barnsley are going to win that 2-0. Jack?
1-1 draw.
Stan the man?
1-1, yeah.
Lee?
Plymouth 2-0 winners, I think.
And either Robbie or Lee have been copying each other's homework, but Robbie thinks it's going to be 2-0 Plymouth, but also he's put underneath, thanks for the stat, he's put great home form. Frankie thinks it's to be 3-1, and Sean thinks it's to be 3-3. So then moving on now to Rotherham versus Port Vale. Port Vale came up with Bradford, but I think Rotherham are going to win this 1-0. Jack?
2-0 Rotherham.
Stan?
I think it's going to be 2-1 Rotherham.
DJ Lee?
I think it's going to be a 0-0 draw.
Robbie thinks it's to be a 1-1, Frankie thinks it's to be a 0-0, and Sean thinks it's to be 2-1 Port Vale. Right, moving on to the last game. Wigan Athletic versus Northampton Town. I think Wigan are going to win 1-0. Jack?
2-0 to Wigan.
Stan?
3-0 Wigan.
Lee?
2-1 Wigan.
Sean thinks it's going to be 1-0 Wigan. Frankie thinks it's going to be 2-1. Robbie thinks it's going to be 2-1 as well. Right. So, bit of news. Bradford City have sold 16,026 season tickets for 2025-2026 season. That's that really. Right, is any of you got any questions you want to ask each other? So Jack, Stan or Lee, have you got anything you want to ask each other?
Yeah, where do you predict we'll finish this season? To both of you.
I think we will be comfortably above mid-table, but not quite the playoffs this time.
At the start of the season, I'd say 9th.
What about yourself, Jack?
First half of the season, I'd see us sitting in the mid-table kind of thing, and then at the back end of the season, I think we'll push for playoffs, just scraping them.
So Stitch thinks we're going to.
I hope you're right, mate. I do.
So Stitch thinks we're going to finish top 5. Frankie thinks we're going to finish 11th, and 40 fan thinks I can't even speak. Thinks we're going to finish in the playoffs. So I've been listening to a couple of podcasts at work, and like not the top 20 and all them kind of lower league podcasts and stuff like that. I think we're going to finish 12th, 13th, 14th. They've got us in that area. But I think personally, I know I've said it on a different podcast with Jack, but I think either we're going to go up as champions, but keep dreaming. I know it might not happen. But I think we're going to finish either 2nd or 3rd due to the players who we've brought in and gaining brought in championship experience. Robbie thinks we're going to finish 8th. Stan, have you got any questions you'd like to ask any of these two?
From what you've seen of the signings so far, who has the potential to be your favourite?
Can I go first, Jack?
I'd like to say Humphreys for me.
I think Nerfville, for me, looks an absolute class act.
Stan, what about yourself?
I don't know about my personal favourite, but I think Nerfville is going to be going to have a good season. He's going to impress a lot of people. Maybe Humphreys. He seems to,
I think Humphreys will definitely push in close, but I think it'll be between those two.
Yeah.
So mine's 2. Noville. He's a pacey player. I've seen him in pre-season bombing down them wings. He's a special player, and
he's got a finish as well.
Yeah. I think he's going to tear the league apart. And then obviously Humphreys, watching him in pre-season, I know against Charlie, I think it was, and he took 5 plays on and nearly got the penalty. And then there's also his goal he scored against Oldham on the weekend in pre-season. It was a good goal. People on Twitter or X were calling him Papa Don's hands, the goalkeeper, because he was that bad. So we've got 45 who think Power is looking great. We've got Frankie who thinks it's Nutville. Robbie thinks it's excellent for me.
I think we need to see who comes in as well, because there's definitely one coming in, by all accounts. So.
There's still talks of Jetta, aren't there?
I don't know.
From what I've heard, it's we've got Jetta on the plate, and we've got Jack Hunt on the plate.
Well, Jack Hunt's still training with us. He's back. He's been ill, hasn't he? So
that's what I've seen. So because I was being our trialist for like 3 games in pre-season, I know.
Yeah, and there were that Driles and whatever what do they call him? Miles, Trials, Driles,
Miles or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know who he is. So.
But Jack Hunton's still training for us, so it's a bit of a.
Well, according to Alexander, he's looking at us and we're looking at him. So I think that he would rather like to sign him. But if he's going to bring 2 in, he was saying in his preamble today that we need people to leave. So that would be people like Tyler Smith, I would imagine.
And Vanilla Oliver's still under.
No, he's gone. He's training with FA now, isn't he? So he's gone by mutual consent. So
Clarkador.
So
maybe.
Sean on TikTok saying in yesterday's paper it said new one in or new 1 player in, 1 player out. So I think the player out possibly it could be out of 3 of them. It could be Adwa, it could be Smith, and it probably Wilson as well. I hope we do get Jatta.
That'd be nice.
He's one of them players who.
It could make our season depending on who comes in. And what he was saying today was they can definitely get 1 now without anybody going. But if he wants 2, someone has to go.
Yeah, because we've got like 23, 24 players in our squad now.
Yeah. That's what he was saying today with his, like I say, with his presser. He was saying we can pull 1 in now, but if we want 2 in, and I think he was sort of erring on the side of maybe he was talking about, I don't know, but he was talking about bringing 2 in, so possibilities.
So Frankie on TikTok has put striker is the main place. Robbie has put, this is a really good point, Notts will want to get rid of him, Jatta, because he's on a 5-match ban. 45 thinks Jatta's signing again for County. So then moving on now, because we're going to start winding down, guys. Do you want to shout about, vent about anything, Jack?
No. I just want to say that whoever is going to the game tomorrow, enjoy it. Because I can't make it, sadly, due to family reasons. So I will be watching it on the telly. But anyone that is going, just enjoy it. And up the fucking chickens.
And I'll send you some WhatsApp pictures, Jack, of ground and stuff. Stan?
No, just it's good to be back, and yeah, looking forward to it now. Just I've enjoyed the time off. I don't think my nerves could take any more, and yeah, do look forward to it.
Lee?
Yep, new season, new challenge, Division 1. Cannot wait. Up those fucking chickens. Come on.
And Jack, obviously we've got one question for you, and obviously Robbie again. He's
Oh, here we go.
throwing his massive fishing rod out, and
Corner.
he might get a bite. But he said, "Jack, are you at the Notts County game tomorrow?"
No, I'm at home.
He's at home, Robbie. But it'd be nice to see a Roop there tomorrow as well, and the 57th minute clap as well tomorrow for the fan. Yeah, I'll have to look at this. Give me 2 seconds. You've just reminded me, Robbie. Come on, you part of crap. Here we go. I swear I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere. There's someone someone's asked to clap on the 57th minute for sadly someone who's passed away. And typically, I can't find it when I needed to find it. Just give me. No, I can't find it. Yeah, but so it's 50. Yeah. So clap on the 57th minute for a person who sadly passed away, and I don't know that person. Oh, Alan Holmes. Yeah, Alan Holmes, who sadly passed away. Thank you, guys. So to clap on the 57th minute for Alan Holmes, who sadly passed away. So RIP to him, and thoughts are with the family. Also, I'm trying to think of a event, but I can't think of one at the minute. So Jack, Stan, or Lee, have you got any last words?
Sounds like we're on death row.
No.
Okay.
No, just my last words are just get behind the lads as always. Stay positive. Stay safe. And
So
come on,
Lee,
you chickens. Get up there.
remember last time, Lee, when we did So Lee, before I get I'll do Lee first, then Robbie. So Lee, I know you'd like to give inspiration chats, talks, and motivational talking because it worked. It worked for the Fleetwood game. So, what is your motivational speech to the players?
It's a new sheet of paper. Let's write history. Let's go for it. 3 points coming our way.
And before TikTok has a dicky film it, there we go. So Robbie has put his rant. I don't know if any of you three have seen. Some lowlife, as they are, have stolen from the club shop.
Shoplifters, yeah, that's me.
Oh, I saw that.
Absolutely disgraceful.
Scumbags.
I know times are hard and everything.
How can that even happen this day and age, really?
I understand times
And
are hard.
not only that, I'm not the only one that thinks this, but the quality of the kit, the regular kits that are in the club shop, they're falling apart anyway. But at the end of the day, why go and steal from your own club shop? It's just unreal. And whoever they are, whoever the 3 people are, you sort your head out.
I think some of the friends know who they are. I think the friends should sort them out, don't you? A bit of crowd justice.
Well, Bradford fans are saying that they need to be named and shamed on the scoreboard.
Exactly right. I'd agree with that.
So
Arses should be kicked.
So I know times are hard, and I know people struggling, but stealing from the club shop is shocking. You're stealing from your own really. So hopefully they do the right thing and come forward, even pay for it before. I think the police are actually involved now, so they've probably left it too late there. So Jack,
the police are the ones that gave the option of coming forward and giving the kits back.
I just hope, when I read that, I just hope they're not actually City fans. They're just some scuffers from somewhere that just dickheads, you know,
Yeah.
living up.
Before we move on to what everybody's here for, just to let you know, former Bradford City player and striker Naki Wells is starting for Luton against AFC Wimbledon. So if you want to watch Naki Wells play, get yourselves onto Sky Sports Football and see that. So Jack,
Johnny, I think you mispronounced traitor, not former Bradford City striker.
okay, yeah, we had this discussion last time about him seeing if he's a legend or not. But right,
No, he's not a legend. He did fuck all.
so Jack, what is on your plate, my friend? What are you having for your tea?
Oh, I might have a cheese pizza.
You boring songs. Just a cheese pizza.
I might end up getting I might end up going to the takeaway and getting barbecue chicken, but I don't know yet. I'll work that one out.
Stan the man.
Sausages.
Thick sausages, thin sausages.
Thick.
Any sauce?
No, just on her own.
Okay.
And you called me basic, Johnny.
Yeah, basic. Lee. Are you here, Lee?
I am. I missed my button. I've got absolutely no idea what I want for my tea today. But it will be meat. Yes, I'm continuing, Stan.
Good to hear, Lee.
I don't know. I just don't know what I fancy. I just don't. Open to suggestions or offers.
And Jimmy, I'm ignoring your WhatsApps because you're putting me off when it is working. So I've been a bit of a boring so I just had a chicken sandwich, and it's been a bit boring, and that's it really. Right, Jack, Stan, Lee, any last words?
Up the fucking chickens.
Come on, City!
What they said.
What's that like about you, Stan? I've missed you, Stan. Right. Hello, Stitch. Hello, you should have a curry, lol. He should have a curry. Typical. Right. I want to say thank you for Jack, Stan, Lee, all the TikToks who've come in. Stick, Footy Fan, Robbie, Sean, and Frankie and others who have joined today. Hope you've enjoyed it. The podcast will be out on all podcast services in a bit, so if you like what you're hearing, give us a like, give us a subscription, and just give us some feedback. If you think I've been boring so and so today, tell me and I'll try to improve it. Also, Chickens on the Loose podcast on YouTube, Twitter, give me a follow, please. And small Facebook page, Up the Chickens, where we do Golden Goal and Super 6. So we do Golden Goal every match day, Super 6 every season. So give that a follow. And that's it. We'll be back next Friday at 6 p.m. to talk about the Northampton game. But in the meantime, come and join me Thursday at 6, where we'll be changing the football podcast show, or the football show podcast, into basically the come and have a chat about how your team did over the weekend. So come and join us 6 o'clock there, and that's it. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Thank you for listening and watching. Up the fucking chickens. Good night.